Well, hello all those lovely people. How you doing? It's been a while since we've done something, but I'm getting ready for my return trip, and my return trip involves doing two games that have really, hit home over the, past time I've actually been around. So what we're gonna do is this is Super Metroid Redesigned. It was made about 2 months ago, and it is a very wonderful game. So we're just going to take a little bit of time this evening. We're going to take about 2 hours, and we're going to go through and we're going to play Reimagined. I called it Redesigned, didn't I? And I somehow don't think this is it. Well, we'll find out. But yeah, this is Super Metroid Reimagined. This was released 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago now. It is a full Metroid, Super Metroid hack. It was created by Savage Wizrobe, and he's floating around on YouTube if you want to find him. He teased this hack a little bit here and there, and he finally got it to come to fruition. So this is, again, it's one of 2 games that I'll be doing for my special return stream, and I'll talk more about that in a special YouTube edit video, because I got a bunch of videos that'll be going to YouTube sometime soon. Also, for those that have been wondering where my YouTube videos have been, I do kind of apologize. I've not had the time to sit down and dedicate to them fully between everything that's going on, because it's been a rough summer. So, alright, come on, open the door. Yeah, I think this is the right game. 30 seconds on the clock. Time to haul some butt. Also, I do apologize. It is still blazing out where I live, here in good old sunny Massachusetts. Well, Moonfield, Massachusetts would actually be a better thing to say, because it is nighttime. But it is nonetheless still very, very warm out, so I apologize for the occasional gust that comes out from my fan. Alright, so we finished with 1160 left on the clock. By normal standards, that would be 4160. So that's actually not a bad pace. It's under 20 seconds. It's a good start. I'm not going to really start keeping account into everything that I do until the official day of me running this. So yeah. Let's dive into this, shall we? Alright, so we're now officially planetside. So, what's amazing about this hack is everything you can normally think of that you normally should do kind of gets thrown around a bit. And prior knowledge of the hack itself does help, but not by much. Because committing this to memory is going to be very, very difficult. And I got 20 something days left to get this and one other challenge game I have on my list of things I'm doing. So this is Morph Ball, and you notice we got locked out behind us, so now we get a morph out of here. Scary concept, we now have Morph Ball in a very, very early location. So one of the things I want to point out that's kind of nice about this hack is you have respinning capabilities. For those who have played Super Metroid, Hyper Metroid, or Project Base, the Super Metroid hack, you'll be familiar with respin tricks. And that is when you can hit jump in midair again, and you'll start respinning yourself, thus allowing you to still do wall jumps. Because normally you're not allowed to do that. So that's kind of a nice thing they've added in here. Alright, so heading down the hatch. Hello there, Ninja. This is basically going to be my whole, going on YouTube tutorial videos / explanation run. It's not going to be a hundo run. Well, actually, I could make it a hundo run, just for the sake of having having it under my belt. But at the same time, I'm also looking to practice my speed skills a little bit. And as you can see there, the statues immediately scanned us when we picked up the missiles. So, you know what's coming next, folks. Slide back through here. Haven't done a hundo. You're slacking. For one of the first few people who beat the game, you're slacking if you haven't done a hundo. Though I can't talk because I still have yet to do AM2R hundo, which I'll do that soon enough. So, planet's awake. Missile these guys out of the way. They're done. Whoops. There we go. Just barely made it over their heads. Oh yeah, Ninja? Which Pokemon? Oh, by the way, I am sitting in a Discord chat if you have the ability. Alright, so we opened up that. It's one of the things I needed to do. Besides showing off my awesome elite skills. Ah, so you're doing Gen 1 Remake. Okay. Hey, speaking of Pokemon, I know I brought this up a while ago. This is almost half a month of old news, but for those that are in the know, there is a group out there that made a brand new, fresh, from the ground up Pokemon game called Pokemon Uranium. I'm gonna demo that at some point too when I'm done doing my my training. But, just want to put that one out there. There is a new Pokemon out there that's not from Nintendo to help celebrate, Pokemon's lineage and history and all that fun jazz. Because, the fans love the games. The creators just don't love the fans. I played a little of it, and I can at least give out this much, because it's not much of a spoiler, per se. It's an actual in-game thing, based off your answers and how you respond, and they are color-coded, so it's an obvious one. Your starter Pokemon is chosen for you by your answers and how you respond to things. So, it is nice. Played a little bit of it. It is totally awesome. And I'm looking forward to actually sitting down and doing full playthroughs and runs of it, and actually being good at that too. not just good at, you know, Metroid and Mario and all that basic stuff. So, we got our missiles and our morph ball, so now we're coming over to the left side of the planet instead of going right further because we still need bombs, which we're about to go get. Alrighty. So as you can see, that's a dud. So we gotta climb up the shaft. Refill bugs are refill bugs. October is going to be a great for me when my current likeness is Skyrim Remastered is supposed to come out in October, and Pokemon Sun and Moon are also coming out in October. I hate to burst your bubble, Ninja, but Sun and Moon are not scheduled till November. The official release date, as far as I knew, was November 15th. If that has changed, I have no idea, but that is last I heard. Also, that's last I heard by going into a GameStop and actually looking at, you know, new release papers. Because I'm a nerd like that. So as you can see, Torizo fights, Torizo fight. Yes, unfortunately, it is not till November. And we got ammo bombed, yay! So, as usual, bombs are bombs. Bombs work the way bombs normally do. If you don't know how bombs work in Super Metroid, you live under a rock. So now we're going to take said bombs and actually go and... we can actually go and dive down into Brinstar now. Because we will now have access towards Brinstar. Which is nice, it's helpful, it gets us where we need to go. It's also starting a very confusing and winding tunnel path that most likely will ruin the ebb and flow of how a speedrun as I choke, how a speedrun will go. Because, you know, typically a speedrun's set up a certain way, you have a certain path. This version of Brinstar, until you like map it and memorize it yourself in your head, is easily a very confusing Brinstar. So, to get to the Brinstar, we can now use this morph tunnel, which just leads us over here. We can now head back down this way, avoiding all the enemies that, you know, we can't kill / hurt us. Alrighty, and for those on YouTube, this is pretty much going to do it for part 1. Please stay tuned and come back for part 2, which will be up right after this shortly. For those that are still watching on the stream, enjoy the moment of 5 seconds of silence. So again, thank you for watching part 1 of Super Metroid Reimagined, possible 100% run. Stay tuned for part 2.